Hello friends, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to see complete American literature. We will cover all the important American writers and you will get everything in a single video, and this is the video in which we are going to cover all the American writers. So before moving further, we need to understand all the major writers. So we will see, just like we have so many ages in British literature, so what I have done is I have divided the whole American literature into major sections, or you can say major periods. So let's start. So first of all we have रोमांटिक एज. तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे अमेरिका में रोमांटिक एज आती है और उसके बहुत सारे इंपॉर्टेंट राइटर्स हमें देखने हैं जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है हमारे नेट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. सबसे पहले हमारे पास आते हैं वर्ल्ड विटमैन, एमिली डिकिंसन, हेनरी हरमन वेलबी, Raphael Waldo Emerson, Edgar Allan Poe, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Okay, so we are not just going to see only these writers, but we are also going to see all the important works of them. I will let you know how we have to study it and how can we have to make American literature very easy. Okay, this is our main purpose. So let's move first of all. Just understand, you have to remember these writers, they belongs to romantic age. Then let's move to Victorian age. जब ब्रिटेन में विक्टोरियन एज थी, वहीं पे कंटेम्प्रेरी हमें अमेरिका में कुछ राइटर्स मिलते हैं जिनका नाम है हेनरी जेम्स, मार्क ट्वेन. You have to comment me down what was the pen name or you can another name of Mark Twain in the comment section. Okay, then we have Charlotte Gilman Parkinson, Stephen Crane, Kat Chopin, Edith Wharton. There are so many writers, but we just have to cover only the major writers and the very important, जिससे नेट में previous year बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा चुके हैं. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी. सो आई हैव मेक अ बॉक्स हेयर. सो व्हाट इज डज मीन. सो इसका मतलब ये दोनों बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट राइटर्स हैं. यू कैन नॉट स्किप दैम. एज वेल एज हरमन वेलबी इज़ रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. रफाल वर्डो इमर्शन से भी क्वेश्चंस देखे गए हैं. ओके, नाउ वी हैव मॉडर्न एज. सो मॉडर्न एज अमेरिका से हमारे पास कौन कौन से मेजर राइटर्स आते हैं. हमारे पास है, जो ये रेड में है ये बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. जो फर्स्ट वन इज़ रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट, आर्थर मिरर, इगोनी ओनील. ओके, देन विलियम फॉकनर इज़ देयर, अर्नेस्ट हेमिंगवे, एफ स्कॉट फिट्जजेराल्ड, जर्ट्रूड स्टिन, एजरा पाउंड, विलियम करोल्स विलियम. Then we have postmodern age. We have to cover these writers. Sylvia Plath, very important. Sylvia Plath is married to whom? Ted Hughes. Okay, Allen Ginsberg is there. Edward Albee. ठीक है, who is Virginia Woolf. Okay, is John Steve Ben and Robert Rowell. Okay, so we have to cover these writers, and if you are doing these writers from the American literature, then I am sure that इससे बाहर कुछ भी यूजीसी नेट नहीं पूछ सकता है. सो लेट्स ऑफ सी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी जो अमेरिकन लिटरेचर है, इट इज़ टिपिकली डिवाइडेड इनटू द 6 मेजर पीरियड. तो 6 मेजर पीरियड हैं, उनको थोड़ा सा समझ लेते हैं. तो सबसे पहले आता है प्री कॉलोनाइजेशन. ठीक है, वहाँ पे कॉलोनाइजेशन, यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड दैट जो ये यूरोपियन कंट्री से पीपल आते हैं दे कॉलोनाइज, एंड उसके जो पहले का पीरियड था प्री कॉलोनाइजेशन. देन द कॉलोनियल एंड द एंटी नेशनल पीरियड. ठीक है, 17th सेंचुरी टू 1830 तक ये चलता है. उसके बाद यहाँ पे आती है रोमांटिक पीरियड 1830 टू 1870. एंड यहाँ पे ब्रिटेन में कब आता है रोमांटिक पीरियड, जो वर्ड्सवर्थ और एस टी कॉलरिज के साथ में आने से एक रिलिकल ब्लाड नाम का पब्लिश होता है वो व्हेन इट इज़ इन 1798. और ये कब तक चलता है 1837. बट यू कैन सी, बट ऐसा अमेरिका में रोमांटिक पीरियड कब से है 1830 टू 1870. ओके, then we have realism एंड नेचुरलिज्म. अभी 1870 से 1910 तक चलता है. फिर यहाँ पे मॉडर्न पीरियड आती है 1910 टू 1945 एंड द कॉन्टेम्प्रेरी पीरियड, और यू कैन से द पोस्ट मॉडर्न पीरियड, है ना, पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म 1945 टू प्रेजेंट. सो आई होप यू आर ऑल क्लियर विद दिस 6 एज ऑफ द अमेरिकन लिटरेचर. सो इफ यू आर समवन हु इज़ वेरी न्यू टू माई चैनल, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल, बिकॉज आई am I am, yeah, here just to provide you a whole knowledge in very brief. In my single video only, you will grab everything which is really very important from your point of view of net. Okay, so सम ऑफ द अदर नोटेबल पीरियड इन द अमेरिकन लिटरेचर्स में भी देख लेते हैं कुछ, और बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमें पता होनी चाहिए। तो द रिवोल्यूशनरी एज आती है और ये 1765 टू 1790 रहती है। देन हार्लेम रेनेसां आता है विच इज़ फ्रॉम 1918 टू 1937। देन द लॉस्ट जनरेशन आते हैं और द लॉस्ट जनरेशन के एक और नाम है द जैज एज। अभी हम इनके राइटर्स को भी देखेंगे, डोंट वरी। सो ये चलता है 1920 टू 1930। Then beat generation is there 1944 to 1962. Then the counter culture is there from 1960 to 1970s. Okay, so these are the notable American literature जो movements होते हैं वो हैं, ठीक है। अब now let's move. अब now what I have done here, I have mentioned all the periods you as you can see on my screen. colonial era, romanticism को यहीं पे transcendentalism भी बोला गया है। then realism, naturalism. Okay, so now I have mention the period or movement name, then I have mentioned the particular author, the major works and the year of publication. So it's become very easy to understand everything, and if there is any question from the American literature, we are going to easily crack the answer. Okay, so now let's move further. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव कॉलोनियल एरा, हमारे पास दो राइटर है, एनी ब्रैडस्ट्रीट एंड जोनाथन एडवर्ड्स। इनका जो मेजर वर्क्स है द 10th म्यूज lately sprung in the America and it is published in 1650. Then we have Jonathan Edwards, इनका work है Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God which is published in 1741. Okay, so these two writers are very important from the colonial era of American literature. Now let's move to the romanticism or transcendentalism. Okay, so we have very famous writer Raffard Waldo Emerson, जिनसे बहुत सारे लोग, Walt Whitman himself is influenced by him. So we have these two work, very famous work, Nature and Self-Reliance. If you go through the MPPSC assistant professor syllabus, then you will find this work. Okay, it is in your syllabus, so this is really very important work. So Nature is published in 1836 and Self-Reliance is published in 1841. Then we have another important writer Henry David Thoreau. इनका भी दो वर्क बहुत ज़्यादा important है, Walden which is published in 1854 and Civil Disobedience 1849, जिससे महात्मा गांधी भी बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस हुए थे और इंडिया में भी सिविल डिसोबीडियंस पीरियड शुरू होता है। और सिविल डिसोबीडियंस कब से शुरू होता है, you all know, 1939. Okay, so now let's move to the another writer and he is Walt Whitman and very famous work Leaves of Grass and it is published in 1855. Then we have Edgar Allan Poe, इनका बहुत फेमस वर्क है द रावन एंड इट इज़ पब्लिश इन 1845. एंड इफ़ यू वांट सम मोर वीडियोज ऑन दीज पर्टिकुलर वर्क्स एंड राइटर्स, I can make a separate video. Just you have to comment it down and you have to let me know and I will make a particular video dedicated to this particular writer and this all the mentioned major works of them. Okay, then we have Nathaniel Hawthorne, बहुत ही famous work है The Scarlet Letter and A, ठीक है, A stands for adultery. Okay, and it is published in 1855. There is one work, there is one major work, The Fall of the House of Usher. It is written by the Edgar Allan Poe and it is published in 1839. Okay, now let's move to the Nathaniel Hawthorne, The Scarlet Letter, which is published in 1850. Then we have The House of Seven Gables, which is published in just a year later in 1851. Then the next age we have, that is realism or naturalism. हमारे सबसे पहले राइटर्स आते हैं जिनका नाम है मार्क ट्वेन एंड इनका वर्क है द एडवेंचर ऑफ हकबरी फिन एंड विच वाज पब्लिश्ड इन 1884. Okay, he have another sequel, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer and it is published in 1846. सैमुअल क्लेमेंस नाम था इनका, है ना, मार्क ट्वेन का सैमुअल क्लेमेंस. ओके, he is known as the Mark Twain. Okay, now we have Henry James from the age of realism and naturalism, and इनके दो वर्क बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस है, द पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ द लेडी विच इज़ पब्लिश इन 1881 and the turn of the screw which is published in 1898. Then we have Stephen Crane, इनका वर्क है द रेड बेज ऑफ करेज which was published in 1895, and another one is Maggie, a girl of street, 1893. ठीक है. नाउ वी हैव दिस वन विलिया कैथर, इनका दो वर्क है, माई एंटोनिया विच इज़ पब्लिश्ड इन 1918 एंड ओ प्योर नर्स विच इज़ पब्लिश्ड इन 1913. Okay, then we have one minor writer, that is Theodore Desire. Okay, I am not able to pronounce the name, you can see on my screen. Okay, now Sister Carrie is there, which is published in 19, and The American Tragedy which was published in 1925. Now we have Harlem Renaissance, और ये राइटर्स आपके तीन राइटर्स बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. सब नंबर वन इज लैक्सटन ह्यूज, नंबर टू इज जोरा नेली हर्स्टन एंड क्लाउडी मैके. ओके, सो लैंगस्टन ह्यूज का तो बहुत सारा वर्क है ना, तो आई हैव मेंशन टू वर्क्स ऑफ देम, द वेरी ब्लूज विच वाज पब्लिश्ड इन 1926, बिकॉज आई एम राइटिंग हियर फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ हरलिम रेनेसां. इनके बहुत सारे वर्क हैं एंड ही इज़ रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट राइटर्स. इफ़ यू सी द यूजीसी नेट पेपर देयर आर सो मेनी क्वेश्चन. ओके, एंड इनके पैसेज भी लास्ट में जब आप देखेंगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 141 से, तो बहुत सारे आपको इनका कभी कभार पोएम आ जाता है. इफ़ यू वांट अ वीडियो on Langston Hughes, a separate video, just comment it down, I will make it. Then we have Zora Neale Hurston, the Eyes Were Watching God, which was published in 1937, and Claudie McKay, Home to Harlem, 1928. Then we come to the modern period. Then modern period we have these writers very famous. You have seen that T.S. Eliot was American born, but इन्होंने कुछ सालों बाद ब्रिटेन में जाके सिटीजनशिप ले ली थी, है ना. Around 1925 he got the citizenship, and I'm not sure, but I think. Okay, the Scott Fitzgerald के वर्क को देखते हैं, फिट्जरल्ड के वर्क को देखते हैं. The Great Gatsby which was published in 1925. Then Tender is the Night, very important work, which was published in 1934. Then Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea, which was published in 1952, and The Farewell to Arms, which was published in 1929. Then we have William Faulkner. His two works is really very important. The first one is The Sound and the Fury, and The Sound and the Fury is taken from where? It's from the William Shakespeare very famous work. Do you know the name? The Sound and the Fury. Yes, the Macbeth. Okay, so now we have this work, The Sound and the Fury, which was taken from the William Shakespeare, and it was published in 1929. And second work is there, As I Lay Dying, which was published in 1930. Then we have T.S. Eliot, जब ये अमेरिका में थे तब की बात कर लेते हैं. The Love Songs of J. Alfred Prufrock. I have already made a particular means a dedicated video on T.S. Eliot. If you haven't watched it, please watch it, and you will have a very good idea. Okay, so we have The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, which was published in 1915, and The Wasteland, very important work. ये moral decay को दिखाता है, and there are 5 parts in it, and it was published in 1922. So in this video I'm not going to give you the brief details of the particular book, like I have so much to speak on The Wasteland as well as Love Songs of J. Alfred Prufrock, but you know it will take a lot of time. So I think that a particular video around 5 to 10 minutes is work for you. So just you have to tell me in the comment section, or you can join my Telegram channel where we have discussion like what we are going to study, what is the strategy to crack the examination, and there are already so many people have joined this Telegram channel, and we are great to go. We are really doing great. Now we have next is, that is postmodernism. In postmodernism we have Toni Morrison, and he have wrote two very important work that we have to not leave. That is, first one is Beloved, which was published in 1987, and the second one is Song of Solomon, which was published in 1977. Okay, then we have Kurt Vonnegut, and Kurt Vonnegut have written two work, The Slaughterhouse 5. Okay, The Slaughterhouse Five, which was published in 1969, and Cat's Cradle, which was published in 1963. Then we have another writer named Thomas Pynchon, and his two work is very important. First one is Gravity Rainbow, which was published in 1973, and The Cry of Lot 49, which was published in 1966. Now let's come to the postmodern period, the contemporary literature, where we have these three writers: Don DeLeo, Philip Roth, and Jhumpa Lahiri. Jhumpa Lahiri is Indian, means he's not he born in America, but her parents was Indian. Okay, so Jhumpa Lahiri is there. इनका बहुत important work है The Name Check, which was published in 2003, and The Interpreter of Maldives, which was published in 1999. Then we have Philip Roth. इनका तीन work आपको देखने को मिल रहा है बहुत important: Underworld, American Pastoral, The Human Stain. So Underworld का publish हुआ था 1997 में, और ये भी 1997, दोनों वर्क इनके 1997 में publish हुए थे, और The Human Stain publish हुआ था 2000 में. Now we have left with only one writer, that is Don DeLeo, and White Noise is their very famous work, which was published in 1985. Okay, so this is all about the American literature and how you have to study. I have covered all the things, as well as I have tell you all the ages. I have covered the Hardim Lensa. If you want some more content on Lost Generation, the Judge, who are the writers who belongs to these particular writers, you have to comment it down, and I will make a video for it, and everything will be free of cost on my YouTube channel. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel, and in this very few minutes we will cover a lot of things. And I don't want to waste my students time. I just want them to grab everything, and the writers, what were their ideas, themes. And if you have gone through my previous video, you have seen that I don't take a lot of time of you. I just talk point to point, and I am not here to make any business or nothing else. Just I want to help my fellow mates. I want to help you out. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. And next video, what we will do, we will have some literary theory and criticism, where we will cover formalism, structuralism, postmodernism. Then we will also see the key critics, like so many questions is there. F always से एक ना एक questions तो हमेशा UGC नेट के पेपर में देखा होगा. Then Derrida is there. Okay, so not these writers only, but we have so many writers. You can see as Clint Brooks, I. Richard. Okay, so I will cover all these things in my next video. So please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, guys.